So Boots made a delivery today. Right, so Black Friday. I didn't buy anything till nearly like 12 o'clock at night on the Boots website, and I got some bits and pieces. Let's start with the thing that was a repurchase. All my friends know I rave about this stuff, which is the 17 Tattoo Me 48 Hour Simpent Liquid Liner. It's brilliant. I've literally worn this swimming by mistake, come out, and it's still there on my eyes, and I'm like, how did you do that? I love it. I wouldn't say it's 48 hours. I'd say if you slept in it, it would probably rub. And you do need, if you haven't got a decent base of eyeshadow on, that's not going to help, because if the eyeshadow is lifting off the skin, then this which is on top of it is going to come off as well. But 9 times out of 10, this thing is brilliant, and it's £5 and I stand by it. And it's because I'm one of those people that, like, instead of repurchasing products, oh, what else can I try? But this, like, I stick by it. Well, I say that, but I decided I'd try another eyeliner anyway, and this one cost £5.50, and it's the 24-hour Scandalous Rimmel one. So Rimmel, I love their lipsticks. I'm wearing one today, and I do like most of their products. I haven't had an eyeliner from them in a long time, and I normally like their kohl sticks I've had in the past, but not a liquid kind of. This is like a felt tip one. Not sure how I feel about it. I've tested it on my hand, and it's just a little bit faint, if that makes sense. You don't get that kind of blackness you do with a, maybe if you push it down a bit more, but certainly not with the tip of it. You get, I'm just drawing my hand now, start with that now for the video. You don't get that blackness you do from a liquid liner, which I think is my problem. Don't know, give it a go, see how it works. It might be good for blending out, and it does seem to, within reason, stay put as soon as it's dry. But I'm not sure how I feel about it, because it's quite chunky. I find it quite hard to work with. I have tried it once before. Did get another Rimmel product though. This was, which is their Brow This Way, £3.99, and I got the colour dropped apparently. No, I got the colour, so medium brown. I know it has quite dark brown, but I didn't want really harsh brows. I'm not sure I like this. I think I'm still kind of getting used to it, and I think you definitely want to scrape off as much product as possible before you do it, because I found it was really quite excessy. But I don't know, maybe if I used a separate brush to brush it through afterwards. Like, the colour's nice, and I think the idea of this should work. I just haven't quite got to grips with how to use it yet, but I will work on that. Some boring bits. Shampoo and conditioner. Totally boring. These aren't fancy brands, these are Boots, but they smell nice, basically. They were pretty sure £1 each, and they're the apple crisp ones, which I like. Because they're like fruity but not sweet, and yeah. I'm not one for posh expensive shampoos and conditioners. I don't know, I have no problem buying expensive shampoos and conditioners, but I also like to give the cheap ones a go, purely because at the end of the day, if these work as good as the expensive ones, then I'll stick with these ones. But I hadn't tried these before, but I hadn't bought these before. I'd smelt them before in the shop, because I'd gone through and smelt all the different ones, and then ended up buying a different brand altogether. But I thought I'd give these ones a go, and you get a lot in there. Hopefully they work. If not, I go back to buying something else. Next kind of boring thing, I guess, I got some Persian cold wax for sensitive skin formula. Basically, I can't use normal wax because it sends me up in awful rashes. Like, you know, like they always say, yeah, you might get bumps for a couple of hours. I get it for like a couple of days and it burns, and I once got a chemical like burn type thing from using wax, and then when the wax didn't work, like 2 days later I put hair removal cream on, which did work, but something was left behind and I had like this square burn on my leg. It was not fun. This comes, I've opened this just to see what it is. I haven't done my patch test yet. It comes with little instructions and your little like wax strips. They're kind of like cottony, papery type stuff. And this big pot of wax, and this was actually quite expensive. This was $12.99. But if this works, you don't need a lot of it apparently. I will go back to this because there's something about shaving which is like, it feels so nice when you first do it and then you wake up the next day and it's like gone again already. So, I'm trying this out. Did come with some like little lolly stick type spatulas as well, just pushed on. It says it's a cold wax, but all the reviews I've seen have said just stick it in the microwave for 20 seconds, and it makes it easier to use. Got this next. This is a bit of a random one. This is the Lip Coat Original Lip Sealer. I've tried this today. I'm not quite sure how I feel about it. I feel like I put it on just before I filmed this video. I put another layer of lipstick on and put this on. And I didn't do the whole blot, powder, blot, apply more process that it suggests. I just literally put another layer of lipstick on, put this on top. And I'm not sure I left it long enough to set. So I went and thought, have a glass of water, that's a nice test. But it kind of softened the lip coat. But what I was impressed with was the fact that it didn't turn a matte lipstick like shiny. I thought it'd be like when you coat your nail polish it kind of goes shiny, but this didn't. So I like that about it. I'm going to give it another go, see how it goes. Hopefully this works because I love wearing bright lip colours, and yet you go out and then they're gone and you just end up like wiping off in the nearest bathroom you can find. This was somewhere written down. This was £3.69 and it's supposed to smell like vanilla. Doesn't really bother me what it smells like as long as it works and isn't gross. The next two bits are from Collection. The first one is this little blush kit, and this was £3.99. You got good decent size brushes in this. You got good decent size blush in this, and it kind of came with like a highlighter colour and a bronzer colour as well. And I like the fact that they've done the bronze colour matte, because normally they do like the bronzy colours quite shiny and kind of glittery, but this is almost a contour colour. And then you've got a matte blush and a slightly shimmery blush, and I quite like this little set, but it was nice. And I don't have many blushes in my collection, I'm trying to grow it a bit, but yeah, I really like that. But so yeah, I was really happy with that when it came, and they feel not too bad quality for the price. So basically they're £1 each, which as long as they work isn't bad at all. And then another collection one which was also £3.99 is the hashtag Conceal and Light Like a Pro. So this has concealers and like a highlighting colour and contour colours, different colour concealers. So you've got a purple one and a green one and a kind of more yellowy toned one, pinky toned ones. I thought this would be really kind of like, so then I got this, which is the And the next collection thing I only got two, was also $3.99, and this is the Conceal and Light Like a Pro palette. It has 8 different colours, creams in it. So you've got a highlighter colour, some more contour colours, some like yellowy concealers, some pinkier tones, a purple one, a green one for colour correction. I thought it'd be really fun to like try out. Oh, I've got a mirror in my light. To try out clown contouring, just because I think it looks so cool, and then when you blend it all in and it's gone. So I thought I could give that a go with this, and it has a decent sized mirror in it, which I keep on flashing off my lens, and I don't know what that's doing to my screen. But yeah, that's got little magnets to keep it shut, which I thought was quite nice. These are both in like cardboard packaging, and these are both like in cardboard packaging, but I don't necessarily hate that about them. I have Barry M products which are nearly always in cardboard packaging as well, their palettes, and if they work, I'm happy. And then I got one last thing from Boots, and it's probably one of the reasons why I went on their website on Black Friday, because it was pretty cool. And that's the Benefits #1 selection box. And loads of people were like on Twitter who had gone into the store and bought it that day, and I didn't. I ordered it online in the evening when I realised actually they still had some in stock. I thought, oh, I'll get that then. And it comes with 8 different things in little like miniatures. So you have the They're Real mascara and the They're Real push-up liner, the Boing 1 and 2 shades in concealer, the High Beam highlighter, a Huda bronzer powder, and a, how do you say that? Written down here. Rockature, and a Rockature blush. Then it has a It's Potent, and it has an It's Potent eye cream and a Professional primer. I've had a mini sample size of this before, and I liked it, but it's more than enough to use regularly. And I've had a slightly bigger sample size of this before. The packaging on this, because I've opened it up, is good on like this half. And these two aren't too bad, they're just a bit flimsy, like you wouldn't want to travel with them, you want to keep them in this case. This, I was a little bit gutted, like it just rips open and like, so you can really only use it once, but it's got like loads more than one load of. If you've got more than one use out of there, but it's like you tear open it and then it's gone. So I might have to like keep it in here with it open, a little bit of sellotape or something, but that's not ideal. And this I was just gutted that it was so small, because I have had a slightly bigger sample size when it first came out, I think, with my Elle magazine. But it was £25, which I thought was actually like really good. And apparently, mil for mil, it is £50 cheaper than it should be. So I'm going for that. I think as well, when it comes to things like concealers and highlighters, you don't need loads of them. Like, I've never hit pan, and you don't need loads of them. I hardly ever hit pan, and if I do and I like it, I'll go back and buy a full size version. But for now, I'm just hoping those concealers are good, because my skin's still covered in spots. But yeah, I'm also thinking of doing like a makeup tutorial type thing, but purely with these products. I think it could be quite interesting. Obviously there's no foundation, so you've got to rely on this, which is tinted, the primer and the concealers. And there's no lip product, so it would be a natural lip, or I don't know, very pale lips with High Beam or something like that. But I think there's such a range of products here, it might be fun to like play around with that and do something like that. But yeah, that is everything I got from Boots. Some bits were like necessary, some bits I just got, but I'm really quite happy with my purchases, and I love a bit of Boots and a little bit of Superdrug. I love a bit of Boots and a little bit of Superdrug, they just kind of keep me going. I don't need all the makeup I buy, but I don't need any makeup. I quite enjoy playing with it. For me, it's just another art form. So that's what I am. So that's why I like get it, I guess. Yeah, makeup is such an art form. Have you tried getting eyeliner that matches? Like, you need a fine art degree. Ugh, but no. Ugh. Anyway, that was my boot haul, and I hope I see you all tomorrow for day 5 of Vlogmas. And hopefully this will actually go up on day 5, unlike the last 2 days. I'm getting there, okay?